discussed that when someone is telling you Lashon Hora, you should try to stop them. But sometimes, when you hear Lashon Hora, you just don't feel comfortable speaking up. Perhaps you know the speaker isn't open to rebuke, or perhaps the social setting isn't just one where it's possible. Well, in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Professor Albus Dumbledore said, "It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends." In that case, here are some other options. Number 1, don't join in with the Lashon Hora. Don't contribute, nod, smile, or encourage the speaker in any way. Number 2, show disapproval. Make a sour face as if you're shocked at what you're hearing. Number 3, cover your ears. In fact, the Talmud explains why we have pointy little fingers and soft earlobes to use to stuff up our ears when someone speaks Lashon Hora. Number 4, look down or away. When the speaker sees that you're not listening, they'll get the message. Number 5, change the topic of conversation. If you can't think of anything clever, you can always talk about the weather here in London. Number 6, make up an excuse and leave the conversation. "Oh, I think I left something in the oven." Number 7, if you're on the phone, hang up and call back as if the call was dropped. Then bring up another subject. If all else fails and you're really stuck hearing Lashon Hora, just make up your mind, I'm not going to believe it. If you're in a group, it's a positive thing to defend the victim of the Lashon Hora, if possible. Be careful not to prompt the speaker to reiterate or to embellish the Lashon Hora in the process. If you're online and someone posts something that's Lashon Hora in a chat or group, you can post the "Hear No Evil" emoji or leave the group. And now, here's the daily to-do. Take a moment to visualize yourself responding to Lashon Hora in any of the ways we just mentioned, so you're ready in case it actually happens.